Welcome back to my channel, Statistics for Applied Linguistics. I'm Dr. Marnie Menegra, and in this video today, we are going to look at more on the background information, the literature review, and the theoretical review. So, of course, the first question then, what is the difference between the literature review and the theoretical background? Well, we're going to have a look at this today. And first, the literature review. In the literature review, what you're doing is you are citing related studies. And these studies should be recent. The majority should have been published within the last 10 years. So you also want to find articles on the same topic and describe what they did. Now, I've had students previously tell me that they didn't want to maybe look at a particular telecollaboration because it's been done. In a master's thesis, you're likely going to be doing something similar to what other people have been doing, but there's going to be something slightly different, and it might be the sample. You could even do a replication study, but what you would need to do is find the articles on the same topic and describe what they did. And again, it should be the most recent studies, the past 10 years, and some articles only have a literature review. They don't cite theory, but for your thesis, you should have both. So just because you see in a research article just a literature review section with no theoretical background doesn't mean that you should leave out the theoretical background. Well, let's have a look at the theoretical background. So the theoretical background is going to explain the theory behind your hypothesis, and it should be relevant. So it needs to be based on education theories or linguistic theories. The theories are sometimes a little bit more dated. So a theory may have come out in the 1960s, 1970s, but it's still relevant if it has not been disproven. So always check to see if there are any sources that disprove this theory and describe the theory and other articles that cite this theory. So you're in your when you're going through and finding other research articles, look to see which ones describe the theory, how they're describing it, and how they tested it. Okay, let's look at some linguistic theories. We've got functionalism, how language is actually used. Structuralism, languages are fixed systems made up of many connected units. Generativism, language is acquired and there are certain rules that apply to all languages. Cognitivism, language emerges from human cognition. Plato's problem, language is innate. Nature, the nature debate, the Chomsky's universal grammar versus Skinner's behaviorism. The tabula rasa by Locke, the mind is a blank slate. And acculturation model, immigrants pick up a language due to being immersed in that environment. And Krashen's monitor model, the most cited second language acquisition model. For education theories, we've got behaviorism. Behavior can be shaped through reinforcement. Cognitivism, learning relies on external factors, internal thought processes. Constructivism, the learner builds on previous experience to construct new knowledge. This one is most commonly cited in telecollaboration or virtual exchange studies. Humanism, a learner-centric approach. Connectivism, learners use technology to source and update information. Transformative learning theory, new information can change your worldview. Social learning theory, students observe their peers and model their behavior accordingly. And experiential learning theory, students learn about something when they hear it and experience it. But of course, we've got more. There are knowledge building theories. So the knowledge building principles by Scardamalia and Breiter, the 5 stages of construction of knowledge, the 3 stages of construction of knowledge, and the system of profound knowledge. So these are all related. And digital learning theories, we've got the RAT model. Technology can replace traditional learning and speed up efficiency. The SAMR model, using technology can change the format of instruction. The TPAC framework. The digital blooms, a framework for categorizing educational goals in the shape of a pyramid. Connectivism, again, is a digital learning theory. Design thinking, identify problems, gather information, generate solutions, refine ideas, and test solutions. And pedagogy, peer-to-peer learning. Intercultural competence theories. The two most common are Deardorff's intercultural competence model based on 5 elements: attitude, knowledge, skills, internal outcomes, and external outcomes, and Byra's model of intercultural competence: knowledge of others, knowledge of self, skills to interpret and relate, skills to discover and or interact, valuing others' values, beliefs, and behaviors, and relativizing oneself. Okay, listening theories. We've got the top-down versus bottom-up, schema theory and communication theory. So with your theoretical background, you need to find a theory that is related to your topic, find other articles that have discussed this theory that are related to your topic, search for articles that dispute this theory. So that is a key one. I noticed that we continuously seem to be teaching the different learning styles, the theories of learning styles. And there are a lot of arguments that dispute that theory, essentially saying that that theory was debunked in 2005, but yet it is still being taught. So if you're looking at incorporating learning styles or some of these other theories, look to see if there's any contradictory information. Summarize both the articles for and against this theory, and then format the theory into the hypothesis and test to see if it's true for your sample in your study. So how do we find articles that support a theory? Well, here we have learning styles theory, and you're going to see a lot of information right here in Google Scholar. But of course, check to see if the theory has contradictory information. Learning styles theory debunked. And of course, there are close to 30,000 articles talking about the stubborn myth of learning styles. So this is something that you want to incorporate. Double check to see if there's anything debunked, any of the theories are debunked, and then see which direction you want to go in with your hypothesis. So this is a little bit more on what to look for and what to incorporate into the background information section. Of course, again, here are my references. Thank you so much for joining today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.